Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Jammerit coming to you today with a brand new video, boys, and today we're going through and upgrading our team, collecting investments, and talking about icon SBCs. So let's get right into the video. So guys, welcome to another video on the channel, and today guys, we're going to be upgrading our team a whole bunch. First and foremost, as you guys can see here, we just picked up these 289 overalls. They are very, very cheap. We're going to be using them for our 95s and 96 overall for rank up purposes. Obviously, saving XP this way by getting the highest possible rating. So it's a very, very good thing to do this. I recommend this to anybody who is considering rank up. You know, the 89s, the 88s are very, very useful. Obviously, they take less XP and they're very, very cheap at the moment, guys. Especially the 89 overall center forward Wells, as well as these three cards. These prices may drop even more just because the event has obviously still got a whole bunch of time to go, but this is what we're doing first and foremost, is picking up these 289 overalls because we are going to be doing 2 ranks to our midfield. Also guys, we have gone through and sold a whole bunch of investments. Now, as you can see here, we've sold a Messi for 5.4, All Black 1.8, Handanovic, just all these cards, guys. I was thinking about putting Nainggolan into my team. I picked him up, but he's just a bit too expensive at the moment, so I did decide to go and sell him. I may have sold these a few just a bit too early, but still, guys, you know, it's very, very good coins at the end of the day, and I'm not going to be too mad because you never know what's going to happen in FIFA Mobile in terms of the markets. Like, obviously, prices are just continuing to go up because there's nothing influencing the market, but I'm not going to be mad about this. We've also sold, like, look at that, guys, Pavard. Like, you could get these cards so cheap during National Heroes, and that's because of the law of demand and supply, guys. During the Golden Greatest packs, there were so many cards of these being packed, and now, obviously, people are trying to complete the SBCs, so, like, French players, you know, right backs, goalkeepers, center mids, all that sort of stuff, guys, is just very, very expensive, and obviously, cards like De Gea, Bale, Messi, people need these cards for rank up. And because of the events, guys, you know, people have got so many coins, and that's why prices are going up, guys. It's really just simple demand and supply, but we've gone through and sold those, so that's really good. I'm just going to go through and collect these really quickly, and then we'll go and talk about a few of the icon SBCs, and then also what I want to do is just upgrade the team, guys, because we've obviously got a whole bunch of XP, and we've gone through and done so many of the icon SBCs, guys. It's been pretty crazy. You know, I did a lot of these during the National Heroes. Like, obviously, if I held onto these cards and sold them, I could have had many more millions. But the thing is that, you know, you got to do these SBCs eventually, and it's very good, guys. These SBCs are very good. Now, in terms of at the moment, I recommend everybody, if you haven't done these yet, the first 2 SBCs, these are so cheap at the moment, guys. Go and do them. You can go and pick up, you know, a few 85s, a few 83s, and then fill the rest out with like 75s and 76s. You can probably do these first 2 SBCs, like each of these SBCs maybe like 1.5 mil, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. You know, 1.5 mil for this one, or 1.5 mil for this one, approximately anyway, and you just get so many resources, guys. Like, you can see, these are all the SBCs that I've done. So obviously you can imagine I've got so much XP available for you know, upgrading the team, and I really do recommend people going through and, you know, considering doing these, guys, because they are really insane. But what we're going to be talking about just quickly in terms of the SBCs that I'm going to be doing just in today's video anyway, this is the first one, like Shearer. I recommend, if you haven't done English ones, guys, definitely consider doing it because it's very easy to do, and there's so many English players actually available for this promo, guys, so I really do recommend doing it. As you can see here, we've got 7 English players, and this is perfectly 84 overall, so this is really cheap, guys. The good thing about this event is that it's finally brought in some midfielders, and obviously a lot of these 4th SBCs required centre mids, left backs, right backs, centre backs. This is just so good for this promo, guys, these high rated SBCs as well. So this is a team that we've got for the Shearer one, the 4th SBC. So this is going to be really good. So I'm just going to go through and collect that up. It's so cheap, guys. I think I might even be profiting off this, but obviously we've packed some of these cards as well, so that's really nice. Let's go through and claim up this 4 million coins. Like, I'm just doing this in case, you know, I do ever pack Shearer and, you know, I need to go and use him for, you know, rank up purposes or, you know, upgrading the team. So that's nice, guys. Good to do these SBCs when the market is crashing. And the other one that we are going to be doing is actually Maldini, because we're going to be using him in today's video. Just giving you guys an idea of how many of these SBCs we have done. I need to go through and have a look at some of these third SBCs. The thing is that because a lot of these SBCs require players from specific leagues like the La Liga, you know, Calcio A, there is one Calcio A player, as well as, you know, Premier League and stuff like that. They are relatively expensive, but I did go through and do a few of the Dutch League ones for the third SBC. We've also done just so many SBCs, guys. It's so good. So I do really recommend you spending some time on them and trying to figure out some solutions, because there's just so many potential options, guys, going forward. This is what we've got for the Italian one. The thing is that the Motta and Romagnoli were still really cheap. It's quite strange, but you can see we've stacked it out with a whole bunch of these, you know, these are crewmates, I was trying to say. Also, the goalkeeper is from the Calcio A, so he's a very good option for some of the SBCs. And the 84 overall centre mid as well is obviously Italian. We are finally getting rid of the Candreva, but I don't mind, guys. It's time to get rid of him. He's been sitting on my bench for months, and it's time to use him for something purposeful. So let's go through and submit this as well. And then, guys, we're going to be jumping into some big upgrades. We're going to try and get to 130 overall, guys. That's right, 130 overall, and we are nearing 400 mil as well. Look at all that XP, guys. This is all from these SBCs. Insane stuff. So there we get the 1 million XP. So we do have a spare copy of the Maldini, which we did pack randomly from the event. So let's jump into upgrading our team, guys, and then go from there. First and foremost, what we're doing is just going through and upgrading Bale to 100 base. Obviously, we've got that 1 million XP from the Prestige. It's probably not the smartest to rank this Bale up at the moment, but I had 3 copies of him and I sold the other 2. So what we're doing, guys, is just going to be using one of them. I recommend if you guys do have these high tier elites, you know, the base elites anyway, just sell them, guys. Don't use them as a rank up at the moment, but just for the purposes of this video, guys, we are going to be using them. So what I'm going to be doing now is going through and upgrading that 89 overall that we picked up at the start of the video to 85 overall. So let's just go through and do that really quickly. It'll still be a bit of XP, but you're still going to be saving XP at the end of the day. The higher the rated the card, the better. But I think that 89 overalls are the best bang for buck in terms of saving XP, guys. Let's just go through and do this, and let's see how much XP it does cost. So it's going to cost around 2 mil, I think. So that will be enough, guys. That will be, yeah, around 1.85 mil to go from 89 to 95. So let's go and do that. That's a good start. That's a 95 overall. Let's go and do the same thing for the Memphis Depay rank up. So I am going to be putting in this Giuliano because I don't need him anymore. And obviously, it's an 80 overall card and it takes up so much XP, guys. So we are going to be using him. And we are still looking for a cam, guys. We're looking for the team of the season Dybala, but he's just extinct and I can't find him anywhere. So it's just so hard to find him, man, honestly. I've been looking for him for the past few days, guys, but he's just not anywhere. And obviously all these 25k chunks are from the second treasure map piece. So let's go through and get this card up to 96 overall, guys, and then we will look at what our options are from there. So we'll just put in a 10k. That will be enough, and that will also cost 2.5 mil approximately. So there's our 96 overall. So let's go and do this, guys. Let's go and do this rank up on both these cards, and then that will get us close to, well, that will actually get us to 127, I should say. And then we're going to be upgrading Bartra twice, or ranking up Bartra twice, I should say. So there's the 95 overall, the Bakayoko from the Versatech. So it's a very nice free card that we can get, and the duplicate Bale. Like I said, if you've got the high rated elites, guys, don't use them. Sell them. But I'm just doing it for the purposes of this video. And like I said, I already sold a few of them. So there is rank number 1 on Bale, guys. Really good card. One of my favorite cards in the game. And his card art does look really nice. You can see his stats there. He's insane, guys. Very good card. Great at long shots. And also what we're going to be doing is just doing the same for Memphis Depay. So we've got the 96 overall. We use the Goetze as well as this Depay. And that's going to cost us 2.25 mil. So there's another rank up, guys. So guys, if you remember from the start of the video, we had 2 copies of this Maldini. So what we're going to be doing is just going through and putting in that XP that we got from his SBC. So that's 1 million XP, guys, which is absolutely fantastic. That's why the SBCs are very, very good as well, because if you have the icons, you can mount the million XP into them and then use them and mount them into another card. So let's just go and do that first. That's going to cost us 1 million coins, which is all good. We've obviously already got a prime, or a normal Maldini in our team. So I have no use for this card other than for XP. So let's just go and put him into this Bartra. So that's a small transfer, guys, only 200k. So let's also put in some of these 50k chunks to get him up to 100 base, guys, 100 base. And then we need to do some more training for these high overall elites that we do have for center backs and defenders. So let's just go and get him up to the elusive 100, guys. Finally, we are finishing up with our defense. If there's a defender that I really, really do want in the future, I will just look at, obviously just transferring the player over. So let's go and just do this and put in one of those. There we go, guys. That will be enough. And that's going to cost us 4.6 mil in total. So that's all good. And that's 100 overall Bartra, guys. He's a very, very good card. And another good thing about it is that all 3 of my center backs have aggression. So that's also a very, very good thing to consolidate all your skill boosts. So there we have the Bartra, guys. He's a very, very good card. A lot of people say that him and Player of the Month are probably some of the better defenders in the game. And I feel that these 3 defenders that I've got are very, very high quality. But that takes us up to 128. Now, guys, what we're doing is going through and training up some of these untradeable center backs that we did get from the events in the prior months. So the first one is the Grand Quest. We're training him up from 88 to 95. That's going to cost us 3.3 mil, guys. It's a very, very expensive process, but the most important thing is that the XP, guys. The XP is just disappearing. We've also got a 96 overall, what's his name? Whereabouts is he? The Murdersacker that we packed from the end of era. So we are going to use this card as well. So let's go through and train him up. You can see our XP resources, guys, are pretty much depleted, but oh well. You need to use the XP eventually. And obviously we're going to get some more XP from the Mkhitaryan tree, so map 2, so that'll be all good as well. But let's just go and get this card up to 96 overall so we can then, do the double rank on Bartra. I'll also just go and pick up a few of his cards off the market. So let's just go and do this and I'll be right back in a minute. So that's going to cost us 3.9 mil, guys. Pretty expensive upgrades today, but we still got a whole bunch of coins, which is great. So guys, I'm just going to go through and pick up a few Bartras and then I'll be right back. And guys, we are back. So we're just going through and picking up these 2 Bartras that we obviously need for rank up purposes. Let's just go and pick up 1 and 2. So that's great. And now, guys, we can pretty much finish off the video by getting up to 130 overall, guys. It's a pretty big achievement for me. So let's go and do it. We're going to rank them up. We're first and foremost going to put in, obviously, the Grand Quest, the Garai as well from the previous Verstax season, as well as this Bartra duplicate. So that's going to cost us 2.15 mil. Easy, guys. As easy as that. Looks really, really nice as well. A very, very good card indeed. And finally, we've got this Murdersacker Manolas. I was thinking about using the Manolas, but I decided against it. And obviously, 91 base cards at the moment are quite expensive, so I thought, why not? Let's just use him for this. 2.4 mil, guys. That is the second rank up on the Bartra. And other than that, guys, that's pretty much going to be the end of the video for today. There you can see 130 overall. Obviously, now we're going to focus on our central defensive midfield, and also our goalkeeper, but we are still looking out for those positions, guys. Other than that, it's going to be the end of the video for today. Thank you all for everything, and peace.